Hello.
Hello, Genevieve.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Can you tell me how to pronounce your name? I wasn't sure.
My name is Icaro. Icaro.
Okay. Okay, that's what I was thinking, but I just wasn't sure. Well, it's nice to meet
Okay.
you.
Me too.
Okay, was there anything you wanted to talk about today?
Uh, I don't know. I didn't make plan.
Okay. Well, why don't you just tell me a little bit about yourself? Um,
Okay. I'm 22 years old. I studied 3D animation at university. Um, my goals is working on Disney or DreamWorks, and I study for that. And I here to improve my conversation skills because I need to improve my vocabulary. When I talk with people, I just break.
okay. Well, you're
uh,
doing pretty good right now.
oh, okay, I'm sorry because I'm nervous.
That's okay. You're doing great. Now, is this
Okay.
your first time on Cambly, or have you been on
No, it's
Cambly?
no. I past year I assigned Cambly, but I make a few class. I didn't make uh, a lot of class, so I'm um sorry.
That's okay.
Can I tap if I didn't? Can I tap for you if I can't speak because
Okay,
I
yeah,
forgot
that's
the
fine.
words?
Okay,
Okay.
that's fine. Okay, so you couldn't do it for very long last year?
Um.
I was going
Sorry.
to say you couldn't do Cambly for very long last year?
Yes.
Okay. Um, well, let me give you just a couple corrections here. A few
Okay.
minutes ago, you said that your goals is. We would say that your goals are,
Okay.
referring to more than one. So
Yes.
just a quick correction there.
Thanks.
And are you going to the university right now?
Uh. Sorry. Can you repeat for me, please?
Um, are you going to the university now?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
studying.
Okay, you said 3D animation.
Yes,
Sounds like an
like
interesting field.
yes, like 3D movies like Shrek and Toy Story.
Okay. So,
I'm study this.
okay, so what would be your dream job, or what kind of job would you like to have when you're done?
Sorry.
When you're done at the university, is
Yes.
there a certain job that would be a great job for you that you think would be just your dream job, what you would like to do?
I'm like to animate the animate characters like Shrek, for example.
Okay.
I like to animate Shrek, for example.
Okay. Do you like to do any drawing or not?
I'm not draw. I make characters and I animate them.
Okay.
So I'm modeling.
Okay. So do you have any other hobbies that you like to do?
I like play games and watch series and movies. Um, and I like to play. You are from United States, right?
Yes. Hmm.
So it's soccer for you. I'm play
Yes.
soccer and other things.
Okay. When you say games, I'm assuming you mean computer games. Is there a
Yes,
certain
yes,
game that you like?
yes.
And what would you say is your favorite game?
Um, Now I'm playing Fortnite.
Okay. I think everybody's playing Fortnite.
Yes.
And I have to confess, I am not at all into computer games. So,
That's okay.
only reason I know about them is because my son likes them. So,
Yes. How old are your son?
my son is actually just a little older than you are. He's 23.
23. Okay.
Hmm. And he's a computer engineer and works at a company in Chicago and
Oh, nice.
loves doing it.
Yes.
So you said you like to watch TV series. What's some of your
Yes.
favorite TV series?
My favorite TV series is Breaking Bad. It's my favorite, but I just watched it all of the episodes. Now
Hmm.
I'm watching. Uh, Now I'm watching How I Met Your Mother. I'm
Okay.
I'm finally no I'm watching, but I'm not finished it yet.
Okay. A series I've been watching lately is called Continuum. I don't know if you've heard of that one.
No.
Oh, it's interesting. All about time travel and traveling to different dimensions and things like
uh,
that. So,
okay. What's the name?
uh, Continuum.
No, I never heard about that.
I think I'm spelling it correctly.
Anyway.
Continuum. Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Just started watching it on Sunday and was hard to stop watching it. So,
Oh, yeah. Has have uh how many how many I don't know the word. It's
oh, you wonder
seasons.
how
How
many
many
seasons?
seasons? Yeah, season.
I'm not sure. I It was recommended to me by a friend, and
Mm,
I just started watching it, and I'm not really sure how many seasons. So
okay.
I know I'm
The
not through season one yet, but
It's on Netflix
yes,
this
on
year.
Netflix. Hmm.
Okay. I will search for this
Okay.
later.
And I always laugh that kind of my
Yeah.
own inside joke that once you're going to different dimensions and time
Yeah.
travel, you can have characters die off and come back really easily.
Oh yeah.
So you can kind of do whatever you want with the characters because they can always come back. So
Yes.
kind of my joke. Anyway, I think it's funny, but I like it. Um, you also said you like movies. What are some of your favorite movies?
It's 3D animation movies. I love Shrek and How to Train Your Dragon. It's my favorite
Hmm.
movies. But not if not 3D movie, it's like Avengers. I love Avengers so much.
Okay.
I love Marvel films because I I like superheroes, and Marvel. It's my favorite comic books, and I like the Universal movies of Marvel.
Okay. Yeah, I've watched them. I like them, but not my favorite. My
Yes. Okay.
type of movies I like are movies that have a different plot to them, that something you're not expecting, something different.
Uh, yes.
So
Um, I buy the pre ticket of Avengers. I watch because it's my favorite movie, and I'm so excited for 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 this.
I'm going to put a. This is a series on Netflix, and they've only had one season, and I'm waiting for the next season. But if you like superheroes and people with powers and things like that, I would recommend Umbrella
Umbrella
Academy.
Academy.
Have you
Yes.
seen it?
No, but I heard it of them a lot. My girlfriend punched me to watch this, but I didn't open yet to
Oh, you have to.
watch. Okay, I will watch.
Has she told you anything about it? Do you know anything about what it?
No,
what the
but
storyline is about?
no, no, no.
I'll just give you a little bit, not too much. It's
Okay.
basically all these children that are born on the exact same day,
Oh yeah.
but the weird thing is the mothers did not know they were pregnant. Just all of a
Oh.
sudden they had a baby, and all
Oh.
these children have special powers that they can do.
Oh.
So, and I'll say at the end of season one, I promise you, you will be going, no, oh no, you can't stop there. So, but I don't want to give away anymore. But it's interesting.
Oh, I will watch then.
Okay, I would recommend it.
Uh, do you recommend to watch Netflix to train my English, to improve my English?
Actually, I think watching a TV series in English can help you improve your English. You just working on listening skills and following along and following the plot.
Yeah.
Um, I will say some shows are a little bit harder than others. So,
Yes.
but
Uh,
yes, I think it's a good idea for working on your English. So,
okay. Yes, because now I'm watching TV series with subtitles in English, and
okay.
the audio in English too. And this helped me a lot because I I see when I start, and now it just improve my English. So it's kind of good for me.
Okay. Well, your English is really pretty good. So
Oh, thank you.
I think you put yourself at a more beginner level. I would rate you a bit higher than that. So,
Thank you. All of my English I learned on video games and series. I didn't make on the classroom. I didn't enter on your on classroom in English of
okay.
English. Uh, Past year, I make an experimental class in on school in here in Rio because I'm living here, and but I'm not. I didn't like because the pronunciation of of the tutor or of the teacher,
Hmm.
it's very. The accent is very Portuguese for me, and I need to improve this, but with the accent of United States, of the or British accent, I don't know. I'm
Hmm.
didn't choose what accent I will improve.
Well, when you're done it, I'm assuming you're at the university there. When you're done, where are you thinking about maybe going or studying, or what would you like to do after that?
uh, I didn't think about that, but I I think I like to go to Canada or United States. I don't know,
Okay.
but United Kingdom it's good for me too.
Okay, I'll admit my accent that I have is very different from the UK.
Yes,
Um, I would say slightly different from Canada. Um,
yes.
uh, what I have is mainly what we call, I live in the state of Indiana, and it's a Midwestern state. So basically known as a Midwestern accent,
Mm-hmm.
which this is kind of strange. According to most people in the United States, is looked at as no accent.
Mm,
So, so you see a lot of people who are national reporters and on national news and things like that tend to come from Midwestern states
mm-hmm.
because the accent is neutral. I mean, I don't know how familiar, like, you know, David Letterman, Jane Pauley, they're all from Midwestern states. And so it's kind of looked at as the neutral accent in the United States.
Oh, okay.
So,
I heard all of the accent of all the part of the words, but only in videos, only YouTube videos,
mhm,
and I see the big difference in the UK accent and the
mhm,
American accent, but in the Canadian accent, I feel it's not big difference.
mhm.
It's a little low different.
Yeah.
It's only in some words.
Hmm.
That
And
that's
I'm not very familiar with the Canadian accent. I haven't been in Canada a lot, so
okay.
so I'm not real familiar with the Canadian accent,
Yes, but
except
it's
maybe
not
Celine
very
Dion or something. But
different.
but other than that, I'm not real familiar.
Yes. Can can I I forgot the word. It's your name. It's a French name, Genevieve.
Yes, it is French, and it's kind of weird because there's really no French
Oh
in my
yeah, no,
family.
it's the same for me because my name is Greek. It's Greek, and my family hasn't Greekans.
Okay, I'm named. I have the same name as my grandmother. That's where my
Oh,
name came from.
oh,
So,
okay. No,
and
it's
she's not French either, so I don't know.
no, your name. It's familiar to me because I watched a cartoon series when I was child, and it's a French. It's a cartoon. It's a French cartoon,
Hmm.
and the one of the cat of this those catchers called Genevieve, and
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
familiar to me, and I didn't see this name um, in other location. I don't know how I say this.
Okay. But the other tutors here at Cambly, or just not in general,
I,
you haven't seen
all of
it.
the world, I didn't see
Yeah.
other
I'll,
person with this name.
I'll say in the United States, it's a very uncommon name. You
Yes.
don't find it very much. As far as the rest of the world, I don't know. So, but I like it. It's kind of nice having a different name. So,
Yes.
and I will say, as soon as I saw your name, I don't know if you're familiar with Greek mythology or Roman mythology.
Yes.
I
It's
kept thinking Icarus. So,
he, yes, Icarus.
yeah, I took a lot of Latin, actually about 6 years of Latin, so which is way
Okay.
too much Latin. And one of the things you study is the mythology. And as soon as I saw your name, I kept
Yes.
thinking, "Oh, Icarus," you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, but I'm sure you've probably heard that before. So,
So Genevieve, how how I improve how no how I can get advantage in the Cambly? How can I make a plan, a studies plan in Cambly? Yes, it is.
okay, well, and that depends on what sort of things you think you need to work on. If you
Mm-hmm.
think you need to work on some grammar or something, which I will say you seem pretty good with your grammar, just very few mistakes here and there, but very good. Um, I'm thinking maybe more. It's hard to tell in just 15 minutes that we've talked. Maybe a bit more vocabulary. If you're thinking of possibly coming to the United States and um, working or doing some more schooling, maybe some idioms and the way we say things would be helpful for you. But
Mm-hmm.
your pronunciation is very good, and you're from Brazil. Am I remembering
Yes.
correctly?
Yes.
Um, Usually, most people in Brazil, if a word ends in a consonant, a lot of times they add an E sound
Yes.
to the end, and you don't do that. so,
Okay.
so I haven't noticed that. About the only pronunciation I've noticed that sometimes gives you a little bit of problems, but not all the time, is the TH sound,
Mm,
like in
okay.
the or there, them, those. And that's just a weird English thing that, for lack of a better way of saying it, we stick our tongue in front of our teeth. So,
Yes, I have a difficulty to pronunciation the th sound. like words like uh, I don't know if it's the
Okay, through.
true.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't know how pronunciation that
It just, when you get the th and then the r right after it, through is, yeah,
through
through.
through.
I'm
It's
watching your
very
tongue.
hard
So
for me.
you need to get your tongue a little bit more forward because I'll slow down the motion when I say. You can see where my tongue is. Through.
Through through.
Better, much better. Yes.
Okay, through.
And now I feel weird. I'm like,
Okay.
but hey, that's okay. I don't mind feeling weird. No big deal. I will say that things like that, the pronunciation, my college degree is in voice performance, and I'm a singer. I had to sing in many different languages. So listening to how people say things and saying things even in a language I maybe don't know very well. So it's
Okay.
something I really had to pay a lot of attention to. So, but anyway, so have you studied any other languages besides English?
No, only English.
Only English? Okay.
Uh, I, I, I know. I mean, I like to learn Italian and French, but now I'm just get fluent in English to
Okay.
work on those idioms.
Okay. Well, in case you're wondering, I told you about Latin that I took. I've also studied French, German, and Italian. So
Oh,
not fluent in them, but but if I
uh,
had to make my way around in a country, I probably maybe could, or would like to think I could. But
okay. How you study those English, those idioms, those languages?
oh, how to study the idioms? Is that what you're
Yes.
saying? Basically, we have different lessons that we can work with on you, work through with you, and some of them I think throw a lot of idioms at you at once. Other ones I think just give you a couple, and you could learn a little bit more. Um, I don't know how many English speaking people you get to talk to. And, do they say an idiom or something that you just didn't understand what they meant? Um,
Okay.
I don't know if you have the opportunity to speak with English
No,
speaking people very often.
no,
No.
because
Okay.
I didn't meet those people.
Okay. Then I would say, like with idioms, I would probably start giving you a few of them and maybe just giving you some other idioms just that I say frequently and even go to some idioms my son says frequently. So,
Okay.
because younger generation always has a few new idioms of their own. So,
Yes.
you know, something like that would be how I would start working on idioms.
Okay. So Genevieve, do you have on website? Then I have improved my English out of the Cambly.
I don't have an exact website for you to go to. Um, I know there are websites where you can work on different things. To give you one that I would recommend, I really don't have one. I know there are very good apps for vocabulary, especially. And
Okay.
if you would, get your phone out and say vocabulary and put that in, I'm sure you'll
Okay.
find a lot. My one thing I would recommend on the apps for vocabulary, they're going to tell you the word. They'll give you the meaning of the word, maybe use it in a sentence. I
Okay.
would recommend thinking of your own sentence or maybe a couple sentences where you use it. And then, and this may be kind of hard, trying to apply it when you're speaking English, which
Okay.
is hard to do when you don't have someone to speak English with. But But I know there are many really good apps for that, and some of them even check that you're pronouncing the word right.
Okay.
But and everybody likes a different one, so I say
Yes, I
you may
understand.
have to look at a couple of them to find the one that you're like, oh yeah, I like this one.
Yes.
So, but they're not hard to find.
Okay, I will search.
Okay. Let's see. We talked about TV series and movies. Is there any kind of music that you like?
I like indie musics and pop.
Okay, like pop music from America or from
Mm,
somewhere else.
from all parts of the world. I like bands of all the parts of the world. But
Okay,
my favorite band is Coldplay.
Coldplay. Okay, yeah, they're good. Is there another singer that you like? And
Um,
probably maybe an American singer, so I know who you're talking about.
no, yes, I'm living in America, but I don't like American singers.
Uh-oh. So you say you're living in America right now? Is
uh,
that what you said? Oh, I thought you said
sorry,
you're
sorry.
living.
Yeah, sorry. I live in Brazil. I didn't.
Okay.
I don't like Brazilian singers.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I like American singers,
Oh, okay.
like Lady Gaga, like Ariana Grande, like Justin Bieber,
Okay.
Drake. I like Drake.
Yeah, Lady Gaga has been impressive recently.
Yes.
Did you see the movie that she's in, A Star Is Born?
Not yet. I will watch it.
Okay, I haven't seen it either. I saw saw parts of the original one that actually Barbara Streisand was in, but I haven't seen what Lady Gaga did with the role. So I'm interested to watch that.
Yeah.
So, and any other singers that you like?
Um. I prefer bands, like not singers.
Okay.
Now I'm how I say that. I'm here. No, I'm. I don't know how I will say that. How
Oh,
I say
people
that
that you
in English?
it's saying that I've been listening a lot.
Listening. Yes,
Yeah.
listening.
Okay.
Listening. I know this word, but sometimes it's pull off my head.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm listening a lot Odessa. I don't know if you know them.
Of what group? I'm sorry.
Odessa. It's a band
Okay.
it's an indie band like pop.
Okay. Yeah, I
It's a
haven't
pop.
heard of that group.
I'm
Um,
listening a lot of Odessa.
okay. One group that I like, and you have to remember when you listen to this group, it's a group of 5 people, but
Hmm?
they make their voices even sound like the instruments and everything. So I think they're pretty cool. Anyway, Pentatonics.
Pentatonics, yes,
You like
I know them.
Pentatonics?
Yes, I like.
Okay. What songs by
It's
Pentatonics do you like?
very cool. I like the covers. I think
Okay.
the covers is very good. I like the covers they made of I forgot the name. It's Daft Punk. It's
Oh,
very
Daft
cool.
Punk. Yeah.
Yes, Daft Punk.
One
Yeah.
of my favorites. Yes. I got to see them live one time. It was so much fun.
Yes.
So, and I think their diction is very clear. So, for someone learning English, I think it can be helpful too. So,
Oh, okay.
and I
So
see we
Genevieve,
only have
my
about
time is
30
gone.
seconds. Yeah.
Yes.
But it has been great talking to you, and I would love to talk with you again. Okay.
Yes, I will talk to you again soon.
Okay, and if you could do me a favor, if I've been helpful to you today, if you could give me a 5 rating.
Yes,
That'll help me to be here
sure.
more
Yes,
for you. So I would
yes.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Genevieve.
Oh,
Goodbye.
you're welcome. Bye bye.
Bye bye.